I see a lot of folks struggling because they don't actually know how these airbrushes work. We've gone through the explanation of double action. I'll just explain that again. The first action, you push the trigger down and air comes out on its own. Your second action, while still holding the trigger down, is to pull it back. The further you pull it back whilst it's pressed down, the more air will come out. This little thing at the front is the air cap. As the fluid comes down, it's stored in here. As you pull the needle back with the air coming out, the fluid is drawn through by the air, broken up into tiny particles by the air cap and atomised. Hence you get a spray pattern of fine paint. So, push down, pull back. Just try that. I'm pulling back a little tiny bit. Pull back a bit more. More paint. More. So as you can see, I'm controlling not only the thickness of the lines and the amount of paint, I'm controlling how dark it is. Hold my trigger in exactly the same place and move to the centre, it gets darker in the centre. Likewise, if I start in the centre and move back, holding the trigger in the same place exactly, I'll get a wider spray pattern. Just practice that. Practice your movement and don't get frustrated with it. Another thing that is worth remembering is that if you want to turn a white background to black, don't try and hit it with one coat. If you're spraying on card, you'll just make the paper all soppy and you'll end up getting runs and sags. And if you're spraying on a bike tank or a bonnet, you will definitely get runs. To turn white to black, or white to red, or white to green, I'd be going in with probably 10 coats. And each coat, within seconds, should be dry to touch. A simple way of practicing this is to take some boxes and practice shading them in. Not only can you get to understand how your gun works and the best trigger control, we can try to work to the lines, which when we create artwork will be something we need to do. Start off with a bigger box, try not to go outside the lines. Move to a smaller box. The more passes you make, the more opaque the spray is going to be. Like I said, coverage, usually 10 coats. The fine spray, practice your signature. Practice a bit of writing. And just keep practicing until you're good. It's no good trying to create the Sistine Chapel or do what the wizards on YouTube are showing you, because you'll get frustrated and your airbrush will end up on eBay as used once. Keep airbrushing, folks.